I don't have to tell you things are bad. Everybody knows things are bad. Everybody's out of work or scared of losing their job. The dollar buys a nickel's worth. Banks are going bust. Shopkeepers keep a gun under the counter. Punks are running wild in the street, and there's nobody anywhere who seems to know what to do, and there's no end to it. The air is unfit to breathe, and our food is unfit to eat. And we sit watching our TVs while some local newscaster tells us that today we had 15 homicides and 63 violent crimes, as if that's the way it's supposed to be. We know things are bad, worse than bad. It's like everything everywhere is going crazy, so we don't go out anymore. We sit in the house, and slowly the world we're living in is getting smaller, and all we say is, please, at least leave us alone in our living rooms. Let me have my toaster and my TV and my steel-belted radios, and I won't say anything. Just leave us alone. Well, I'm not going to leave you alone. I want you to get mad. I don't want you to protest. I don't want you to riot. I don't want you to write to your congressman, because I wouldn't know what to tell you to write. I don't know what to do about the depression and the inflation and the Russians and the crime in the street. All I know is that first, you've got to get mad. You've got to say, I'm a human being. God damn it. My life has value. So, I want you to get up now. I want all of you to get up out of your chairs. I want you to get up right now and go to the window, open it, and stick your head out and yell, I'm as mad as hell, and I'm not going to take this anymore.
Well, welcome, ladies and gentlemen. This is the 578th episode of the Political Spotlight. I'm your host, Kristopher H. Bilbrey. We are coming to you live from the Southern Command, and I hope everybody's having a wonderful day. It's been a beautiful day. Wonderful temperature-wise. I was reading an article on the weather, and they said that over the next couple of days between now and New Year, it's going to be like unseasonably warm. Down in Texas, I saw someone posted that it was 88 degrees in the northern tip top of Texas today. 88 degrees. That's 2 degrees away from 90 degrees on Christmas. That's nuts. Hey, I'll take it though. No snow. That's what we got to do. I love it. It is sad. Listen, I'll say I like snow up until New Year's. If it could snow between Thanksgiving and New Year, I would be fine with that. But then after New Year, it's like, all right, I'm done with it. So that's it. But it is what it is. We've had some snow this year. I'm hoping we'll see a little bit more snow, I guess, before this winter is over. I don't want a big blizzard or big ice deal. The ice is what I hate more than anything, and it is what it is. But we'll get through it. I imagine we will get through it. Anyone see Dan Reinauer's update video today? Here's to all his employees. Merry Christmas. What a great guy. What a great guy he is. Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you. Let's go to the mayor of Muncie and listen to what the mayor of Muncie has to say to us during this special Christmas holiday. We will listen to this so we can hear what the mayor has to say. The mayor of Muncie, coming to you live from City Hall. Remind me later. Okay, let's go look at this. From City Hall, live, coming to you here on the Political Spotlight, it is Mayor Dan Reinauer, the best person in Indiana. Mayor Dan, take it away.
Hello, Muncie. Dan Ridenauer here, your mayor. Today is Tuesday. It is 2 days before Christmas, and I just want to give a couple quick updates. Number one, and this is something we're excited about. It was supposed to be done in November, but we had so much rain they couldn't do it. Then it was supposed to be done in the last couple of weeks, and it had been so cold they couldn't do it. And that is paving of Columbus. Now, this is not the final. This is the first layer. There'll be another layer that goes on in the spring, but they are currently out there right now paving Columbus Avenue. If you are anywhere or ever have to travel anywhere in and around the YMCA or Muncie Central High School or Elm Street Brewery or any of the other activities that are going on in that area, you know how challenging this has been with that road closed. You can't get from the southern part of the neighborhood to the northern part of the neighborhood. And the buses have to go around and get there in other ways. So that is currently being done. This will not, again, this is not the final pavement, but it is enough of a coat to where they're going to be able to open up some of those north-south streets so that neighborhood can get through. So I know the MITS buses like to go north on Elm Street, and they've been taking detours around. So we are excited that is happening. It's happening right now, and it's happening because we're not going to have a white Christmas. So the weather is so nice outside. It's the opposite of the song. It's not freezing. It's actually nice. Several employees here at City Hall didn't even wear coats today. It's in the 50s, and they are paving. So we're very thankful to EMB. They opened up the south plant, which has been closed. This is not the time where they keep the plant open, but they went ahead and did it. We saw the weather. We encouraged them to do it. It's not a city project. It's a contractor project, but we know that this will be great for that neighborhood. It'll be great for those who are going to and from the Y and to Muncie Central going forward, because those streets are going to open. So very, very happy about that. And then the second thing I want to say is on behalf of all the employees of the city of Muncie, I just want to wish all of you a very Merry Christmas. It's coming up here. It will not be a white Christmas, but I hope that you have a wonderful one. You can spend some time with your families. So thank you so much, and we will talk to you next time.
Next time, man, I'm telling you.
Hello, Muncie.
He was super duper 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 excited. Maybe, hey, who knows? Maybe he liked watching those guys out there paving it. I don't know. That's the only thing I can think of. Timing issues coming in with the really dark, but funny comment that the employees of City Hall didn't wear any coats because they can't afford coats. If you work for the city of Muncie, that's so horrible. Kate asks the horrible question also. The city of Muncie just fired a gentleman who has been off on FMLA battling cancer, comes back from FMLA only to get shit canned during a very horrible, horrible battle. I hate to hear that. I don't know really much more about the story, and it's not my story to share, and I've had a couple people reach out to me about it, but that's not a story I would really talk about unless I knew from the individual that it was okay for me to talk about. Just because I'm not going to use that situation to be political unless or I knew that the people and the man involved or the woman involved was okay with it. So that's just where I am with that. We all hear about it. It does seem to be there's some truth to the story, so you can assume what you want out of that and think what you want. I think it's gross. I think it's disgusting, and I think it's unfortunate. I do have some news to bring you. I said that tonight's episode would be short and it wouldn't be all real political. We would just get on here and say Happy Christmas wonderful, everything. Happy, joy. But I do have some news. The thing that I've been looking forward to for the last several weeks, definitely the last 2 months, has been knowing that starting in January, the Muncie City Hall government boards, commissions, council meetings would start being live streamed by the people in the comms department at Ball State University. Well, ladies and gentlemen, apparently we were not good this year, and that has been taken away from us. We're only getting coal in that department. I found out yesterday that fell through. And so the Ball State comms department will not be taking over the live streaming feature of City Hall. Everything that I am currently aware of leads me to believe that we're going to just continue on with more of the same, that because they were not able to get something working, that it won't be in time for at least the first quarter, the first half of the new year 2026. So that means it'll be more of the same from the communications director and the odd little folks that she gets to sometimes fill in. That sucks. And hopefully we'll see it get better. I don't know. All the students decided to drop the class instead of working for Ridenhour. I'm going to start sending you my topics and letting you write the one-liners for them. Timing issues, because that's pretty good. That's good. What does state? Not state. Ball State. It's a college. It's a college here in Muncie. Ball State University is a university, and they were going to do the live streaming for the city of Muncie and for Delaware County, and apparently that has fallen through. So for those looking forward to what would be coming up, in the next couple of weeks with a new department running the live streaming, it won't be happening. You're saying, what does the state offer counties, cities? Nothing. They don't offer anything like that. No help. It's on. It is on the backs of the towns, cities, and the counties to get it right. And listen, it's not hard. I am certifiably an idiot, and we are able to start a program, get the program up and running. We're not always on time. Very rarely are we on time, but we do get it running, and we are able to produce a program where you can see and hear with very minimal problems. And the fact that I am able to do it, and Kate's able to do it, with the fact that we're able to do this is a miracle. And because we can do it, I don't believe that the city should have any trouble, or any city should have any trouble. I don't believe that any county should have any trouble. I don't believe any town should have any trouble. It does not take any type of degree or know-how to point a tablet or a cell phone. If you don't want to invest in an actual camera, if you don't want to invest in an actual program, pull up your phone, pull up a tablet, buy it with tax dollars, and go straight to YouTube. Don't make a website. Don't go to Facebook. Create your city, your town, your county, your government, your board, your entity page on YouTube and go to town. It's not difficult. I mean, hell, a dead clock is right twice a day. They just want the videos. Right, man. It's really not that hard. I don't understand it. Time is a man thing. Amber's too busy fighting Ryan Webb. Sad times when you can't find a young Republican from Ball State. Look, and they're there. I just don't know what's going on. I've got a friend that works for USI. The state is pulling so much money from education. It's disgusting, and that's probably true. As BSU comms department previously had interns placed with the city to coordinate government live streams. No, Jackie Fisher. So, in the past, prior to this administration, prior to Dan, the very first local Muncie government to have a social media presence was the Tyler administration, and it was Sarah Beach who got the page up and running, and Roger Overby. And so between Sarah Beach and Roger Overby, they got the page up and running. They had a Facebook, a City of Muncie website, a Facebook page, and they live streamed the meetings. And it was just Roger doing the live streaming of every meeting. That was it. That's just it. That's it. Then when Ridenhour came in, he created the communications position from the Channel 60 position. And then he also created a slot for a contract employee, which was Mark Slusher, to do the live streaming. And Slusher did, I'm going to give Slusher like a B+. He doesn't get an A. He still screwed up a lot of crazy stuff. And I feel like a lot of it in the early days was because he was asked to screw it up. Because it just seems that way, right? Like it's crazy that every single big council meeting there was a mess up. I just feel like I don't feel like it's possible that that's a coincidence. But for the most part, he did a good job. And then he got health issues, and then now it's left up to Amber and Amber's people. So, no contract people don't take oaths. No. It's not that deep. No, contracting people don't do that. So, nothing like that. Amber took an oath. As a comms director. So all department heads do. So that's interesting. Let's see here. Yeah, neither do I, Clint. Let me go back here and see some of these comments. AFSCME is, I think I mentioned that last night, AFSCME is back dealing with negotiations with the Ridenhour administration. And from what I recently heard from some sources, it's not going very well. So that's interesting. What was the other thing that I heard? I know. Let me look on here and see if there's something else that I need to tell you. I'm off screen just for 1 second in case everyone's wondering. Let's see here. Okay. Oh, yep. So today was the big day. The Spartec closes Muncie factory, ending employment for 125 workers. That occurred today. So, yay, rah. And that looks like about it as far as that goes. Been sitting before. So after the superintendent at Prairie Creek quits, how many department heads has right now are lost? Oh man. I generally, if I was at the studio, I have a book with the actual amount. I don't have that book with me off the top of my head, so I'm going to give you a ballpark figure, and this could be off by a little bit. I know it's more than 26. I think it's like 32 or 33. I think Misty Rains could be 32 or 33, which is astronomical. It's astronomical. You know, we're now coming to the close. You know, we've got another 2 years basically of Ridenhour's second term. But it used to be big because it was like 22 people in the first 2 years, 3 years of his first term, which was just insane. At one point, it was like 18 in the first 11 months. He's kind of evened out here as of late, but you know, it's like now he's got times kind of on his side. Like he's like, yeah, I've been here for 2 terms, so things happen. You know, shit happens. So that's where we are. Yeah, that's that. Still looking some stuff. Still looking for some things pertaining to Dustin. If you've noticed over the last couple of days, I've put out a couple good Dustin pieces on social media, and I think that's big for people to know and see, because I definitely want people to get the message that something is wrong with Dustin. So I'm going to show you that here in a minute. Yeah, Timing says, I heard that AFSCME told them to shove it, that the mayor was asking for too much and giving too little, and that's very much what I heard. So I would definitely agree with you there. And that's sad. It's sad for the city. It's sad for AFSCME. It's sad for the mayor. It's ridiculous. It's definitely sad for the citizens. So that sucks, you know. In this first Dustin post here, I posted, over the last week, we've heard a couple of grants that the city of Muncie have been attempting to get for one reason or another that Dustin Clark has not been involved in. We've also heard of 2 or 3 grants that the city of Muncie was denied. My question is, what are Dustin and Michelle Clark of Hoosier Municipal Operations doing? How much are they getting paid for whatever it is that they are doing? Anybody know? Mitch Isaacs, do you have an idea? Calling Mitch Isaacs, do you know? And then I posted the picture of Dustin. And then I got to looking at that picture and I realized I needed to do more with it. And so this was what I shared a little bit earlier today. Dustin Clark, the Green Goblin. How many different ways am I doing wrong by the city of Muncie? Let me count the ways. 1, 2, 3, you know, and more and more and on and on and on. We didn't have enough time, but that's what it is. So put that out for people to see, and that's always a lot of fun. You know, having a little bit of time around the holidays to do some crazy stuff. Good times. I know those things are driving the administration, and their boyfriends and girlfriends and wives and husbands are mad. If they have no contract, there is no union. Scab work will be abundant. Well, they currently, I need to find out what the deal is with their contract. I don't know. I think their current contract is only through the end of this year. He's pretty in red. So we'll have to find out. I think they're currently negotiating for 2026. So that's that. We'll see what happens. Yeah, that's that. Let me see what Kate said down here in this group thing. Yeah. Contract employees cannot be department heads. That is very correct. We found that out once before with Brian Stevens Hotop. It's in the Southern Command. It's about 700,000 degrees here. We're on the surface of the sun. It's like being in an old folks' home. Sorry, I apologize. I'll talk. Well, I was there for a minute. Are we having good sound here now? Can you hear me, Kate? Are we good sound wise? All I want for Christmas is right now or to stub his little toe on the nightstand. up in the eagle's nest. Hey, Troy Ingram, Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas, Troy Ingram. I appreciate that, brother. Hope you and your family have a wonderful, wonderful Christmas. What's everybody doing for Christmas? I'm kind of just chilling, taking it easy. And I am... See, Kate seems like you guys need to turn it up. Kate says we're all good. Hold on, let me see. I know I have.
It's not as good as when you're in the studio.
Yeah, obviously.
Because you're on a head mic.
Yeah.
Just need to turn. I didn't turn mine up. I didn't turn mine up any, and I can hear you okay. I said it's different than what it usually is, but it's not anything horrendous or anything like that. So I mean, you're okay.
Yeah, we'll be good. We'll be good. I figured. I pulled it off and was way far away for a moment. Oh, I also have the problem with my voice that I still deal with. I still have a little bit of, I'm dealing with that. So that sucks. It is what it is. Okay, so yeah, I'm not doing much. I'm going to spend this time looking over Alva's work. Okay. Alva says we celebrated Christmas and opened gifts tonight. I've got a really good gift for my brother. I can't wait to give a gift to my brother. That's my big thing this year, is can't wait to meet up with him and give him this gift. So that's going to be cool. But other than that, I'm going to be working on Alva's big project, the Board of Works stuff. I'm going to be spending time with family and doing that. Literally right before we were live, I was sitting watching probably my favorite Western of all time. My absolute favorite Western of all time, which is John Wayne's The Shootist. If anyone is familiar with that show, fantastic show. It was a show that a lot of firsts happened in. There was a lot of camera things and tricks that they had never used. The first film John Wayne ever died in. The last film John Wayne ever did. And it was a fantastic, fantastic show. The Shootist. So that's what I was watching. And matter of fact, I was like, I don't want to kill the Shootist to do the show. I almost was like, I'm not going to do it. Screw those people. Merry Christmas, you filthy animals. And that's what I was going to say. But I am here. I gave up the Shootist. And I am here for you for just a little bit. I'll be honking loudly around 4 a.m. because I will be passing close tomorrow morning. All right. Hey, you honk. I'll be here and I'll be listening. I will be listening. I'll send you. Yeah. You know where I'm at. All right. Yeah. Yeah. You honk. Hey, matter of fact, I tell you what. Do this. Just do like a real crazy honk, 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 and then just lay on it. Honk. And if I hear it, I'll text you. GW. Wait a minute. I need to know which one you are. I guess this is what I need to know. Is this the female GW or the male GW? Which GW is this? Which GW are we dealing with? The male GW or the female GW? I feel like it's the female. But I feel like as soon as I say that, then I'll be wrong. I don't know which one would be up at 4 o'clock. That's what's confusing me. It's the man, but it's both of us right now. All right. You honk your horn, and I will. Yeah, right. For anybody that knows where I'm at. That's hilarious. That's good times. So tonight is Christmas Eve's Eve. Back in the olden days, Eric Hoffman and I and a couple of other coppers and some of his friends from college would always go out and celebrate on Christmas Eve's Eve. And I'm glad those days are over. And so now it's just another day. Tomorrow is Christmas Eve. We will probably do the Santa tracker thing that we always do. When I always, put down where they're at and then play the part of dispatch when Santa is seen over East Central Indiana. So you can look for that. That'll be on our social media. We will not be on YouTube tomorrow. I will probably hop on YouTube tomorrow, not at 9 o'clock. It'll just be sometime in the evening tomorrow. And it won't be like this. It'll be just on my phone, and it'll be vertical. Do one of those things. I'll probably hop on just to say hello, Merry Christmas, and all of that, and tell you guys, happy hunting or whatever. And then that'll be that. So no show tomorrow other than that little thing. No show Christmas Day. We will obviously be gone Friday, be gone Saturday, and then we'll be back Sunday. But during those days off, I will be working. You can follow us on social media. You can follow us on Facebook. You can follow us on Twitter. And we'll keep posting. I'll be working on the Board of Works stuff. I'm excited to really start digging into this and see what goes on. Yeah. That's fine. I'll call you up. We'll get you on. I'll get you on. We'll connect with you. We can do that. I'll call you and schedule that time with you. Catherine, are your kids home? Your kids are like, you can't politic on Christmas Eve. You have to do something with us. Can't live stream all the presents. Yeah. So, no, because my kind of presents get me taken off of YouTube Live. So, no, unfortunately, I can't. They get me in YouTube jail. Oh my God, did I get the wrong one? Man, I was going to be really mad if I did. No, I got the right one. So, you know it there, Jack. Absolutely. Jesus is the reason for the season. So, I think that's it, guys. I want to go back and watch The Shootist. I think that's it. Hope you guys are having a great Tuesday. For those of you people that work tomorrow, God bless each and every one of you getting up and doing the big grind. For those of you that work Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, that's big stuff, and you guys are the shit for doing that. That's honorable, and that's great. And we doing the policing and keeping the streets safe, the fire, EMS, doctors, the regular people out there, keeping people alive through food and all the other crazy crap that goes on, and all the stuff that's not really cool. Just people out there working and busting their butt and making money and making the world go round. The Muncie paving crew, apparently. Yeah, the Muncie paving crew. Yeah. I just want to say that YouTube sent me this thing. Christmas Day is the only holiday I get off. Blue collar life. I tell you, absolutely, bro. That's some serious stuff. Somebody's got to do it. I got to say this just real quick before we go, that YouTube sent me this thing that's like a look back at the last year, everything that we've done. And we've done a lot this last year. We have done a lot. What is that? What is that, Catherine? A bird epidemic. What are you saying? What is that? Some kind of sickness? Too many birds? Not enough birds? Bird flu? You Asians and your bird flu. Quit messing around with the birds. Dude, quit eating them. Quit sleeping with them. Quit playing with them. You guys are going to bring about the end of the world with you and your obsession with birds. See, what we do around me is any birds, we just kill them and get done with it. We trap them down holes. We feed them to the cats. And we don't screw at it. We just don't screw around with it. It's off the chain. Anderson losing power. Losing power because of birds? That is some bullshit, Alva. YouTube sent Alva a memory reel, and I was not on it. That's ridiculous. That is ridiculous. Well, you're doing something wrong, and you need to up it next year. For 2026, I need to be on your reel in 2026. No, birds aren't real. I'm glad somebody realized that birds are actually little drones created by the government to spy on us. And I'm glad that people see that. You're a liar. You was doing your... let me see what's it said. If you know, you know. I love it. I know. I also know that we live on a flat earth. You liar, you was doing your best to save them baby birds. Yes, I was. I did literally everything I could. I was so mad. I hate cats. I'm not a cat person. I'm a dog person. And when I came out and found all 6 of those birds massacred, it looked like Ted Bundy massacre. It looked like Saw. It looked like Texas Roadhouse. You know what I mean? It looked like a complete snuff film. I was gonna shoot me a couple cats. I'm gonna tell you, and I would not have thought twice about it. I had my gun pulled out, had that pointed right to that cat's head. I cocked back that hammer on that 1911, cocked it back. Right as I was squeezing in on that trigger, the next door neighbor girl said, "Oh my God, that's my cat!" And I was like, "Oh, sorry," and let her. That cat. No, that didn't happen. I will tell you, a funny story, though. My dad was not a big fan of birds himself. He, as a young kid, was attacked. By a blue jay, and that sent him on a lifelong fear of birds. So they're really creepy, and it's really creepy when people say dinosaurs are birds. That's creepy. YouTube sent me a link, and it just showed me this like all this stuff we've done over the last year, and these various views, and the number of hours that people have watched, and all of this stuff. And I'm like, man, we've done a lot of stuff this year, and I'm really excited because I think that we're going in a right direction. I think that we're going straight, and I think that things are going to be good. I can't wait to see next year what we do with the election. I can't wait to see what we do with the state material. Going to be following a lot of stuff at the state level, still keeping track of what's going on. I'm really hoping that next year is the year that we can put the pieces in place to show whatever it is that Dustin Clark is doing, so that we can get rid of Dustin Clark from the city government. I don't mean anything nefarious. I'm not talking like get rid of him. I'm talking about make sure that we put enough out there and we put out the wrongdoing so Dan has to let him go. That's going to be one of my goals. So we're going to be doing all of that. We're going to be figuring out what's going on with the Board of Works, what's going on with the MRC, and obviously following everything that's going on in Madison County. We'll talk more about this next week. I want to maybe look back and do some things. That's not the end of the year show. We'll do the end of the year show next week, but I'm getting excited about it. It's going to be great. So, all right, you guys have a very good rest of your evening. Have a great Christmas Eve tomorrow. Have a beautiful Christmas. We'll see you a little bit tomorrow. I'll get on, let Catherine get on and say hi for however long she says hi for, and then we'll go from there. So you guys have a good night, and we will see you at some point tomorrow. Take care. God bless, and peace.